The company we are visiting today is Alta. Alta is a private company located in the industrial area of Pisa, whose core business is the research, development and production of the propulsion devices for the aerospace industry. Alta was born in late 90s as a spin-off for the University of Pisa. Until June 2013, Alta was considered as a small-medium enterprise or SME with a team of about 6 employees, most of whom are engineers. Today, Alta is one of the companies of an industrial holding, and so it is not anymore a small enterprise. What is your job and what qualifications do you have?
So my job currently is technical manager here in CETA, and my qualification is aerospace engineer. And actually I'm involved in the design and qualification of a particular kind of space propulsion system for small satellites.
What kind of skills are required?
Well, actually, of course, space is mainly a technical field, so mainly technical skills like, I don't know, mathematics, physics, but also, I mean, soft skills like, communications. Then is pretty much depends upon your position and, kind of job, but the wider your set of skills are, the better it is, of course.
How long have you been in this position?
Well, in this position, let's say a couple of years. And previously I was engineer, research engineer, still here in CETA.
Have you worked for any other company before?
Not yet. I got this role directly out of the university, so it's my first job.
Have you worked in the same position since you entered this company?
No. When I got this, my job here at CETA, I entered as a research engineer, and then I gradually, let's say, climbed a little bit the ladder of the career here. So basically, after 5 years more or less of research engineer, I was promoted to deputy project manager, and then now I'm working as technical manager. So I changed my job title within the company.
Do you think there are prospects of growth in Italy in the sector your company is operating in?
Yes, I think so. There are a lot of projects right now and potential programs, big programs in Europe, but in the world, in generally speaking. And my company has, let's say, a leading role in this sector, so I really hope, but I strongly believe that we will have, let's say, a good role and good position in this growing market.
What advice would you give to a school leaver?
Well, first of all, to follow your passion. I mean, this is the most important thing, because of course everything is better and easier if you follow your passion, and then of course to try to do your best in everything you do. So, and try to study a lot, and try also to follow your interests. So deepen your acquaintances and knowledge of the technical part, but not only the technical part, also, try to see the big picture of the field that you like.
Thank you very much for your time and for answering our questions.
Thank you.
My name is Tommaso Andreussi, and I work here in Alta as a research engineer.
What is your job and what qualifications do you have?
As I was saying, I'm a research engineer here in Alta, and I also have a position as a professor at the University of Pisa, I teach numerical methods for engineering. And my qualification is, of course, I'm an aerospace engineer, and I have a PhD in applied maths.
How long have you worked in this company?
I work here for a bit more than 5 years.
Have you worked in any other company before?
After the PhD, I worked at the university as a postdoc for 2 years. Then I started working here.
Have you worked in the same position since you entered this company?
More or less, yes. I've always been a research engineer. But of course, in the years, I started working on a more wide range of projects.
Do you think there are prospects of growth in Italy for the sector this company is working in?
I think so. I think the aerospace engineering and in particular the electric propulsion sector field of research is in constant growth, so it probably will have good prospects in the future.
What advice would you give to someone who is actually studying engineering?
I think it is important for people who decide to study engineering, of course, to work hard, because all the technical subjects are quite demanding. So, but it is really important to have a lot of interest, not only related to technical subjects, not only related to the specific subject that you are studying. So, as an example, if you study aerospace engineering, it's I think really good to have interest also in other fields, scientific or completely different field of research. It helps you a lot, not only, of course, for your work, but when you have to talk with other researchers or engineers, you can typically get a lot to learn from others, not only related to the scientific or technical parts. So it's important to have really a wide horizon.
Thank you very much for using your time answering our questions.
Thank you.
What's your job and what qualification do you have?
So I work here as project manager in the field of electric propulsion, and my qualification is aerospace. I'm an aerospace engineer, and I have a PhD in aerospace engineering here at the University of Pisa.
What kind of skills are required?
Well, actually, okay, maybe the most important skills for being a project manager is to have a lot of common sense. And then, of course, if you are working in this particular field, it's important that you have a solid background in mathematics, physics, and so on.
How long have you been in this position?
I've been working in this position for almost 7 years now.
Have you worked for any other company or before?
No, I started working here immediately after my degree, and I have always been working here since then.
Have you worked in the same position since you entered in this company?
When I started, actually I started cooperating with this company already during my PhD, so I was a research engineer, and then when I entered here, I immediately started acting as project manager, so more or less my role was always the same. actually I started managing projects that are much more important during my career. So my role was more or less the same. What changed is the importance of the project that I manage.
Do you think there are projects of growth in Italy in the sector your company is operating?
Yes, of course. This is a small sector, but it's very interesting. What we are doing here right now has a special interest for small satellites. So this is a field that is quickly developing in Italy, and not only in Italy, of course, all around the world. So I think that there are interesting possibilities for the future. Details are confidential.
What advice would you like to give to a school leaver?
Study hard, do what you like, and if you have the chance, try to go abroad just for a period, because it could be an interesting experience and it can give you a lot for your career.
That's it. Thank you.